think there had been discussions about forming an Atlanta society before I actually got into business. There was a small group of guys that were maybe 10 or 15 years older than I am that were talking about it. And I think it started in 1960, but I'm not sure. But there had probably been some discussion about it in 1959. So it was already on the table at that time. And why? I guess because we wanted, we wanted to hear speakers from other cities and get together as a group of friendly competitors, and what they call today network. The people who were talking about organizing the society, Norman Welsh, Sonny Ellis, Frank Block, Gene Caldwell, a fellow named Tom Martin, and Talmadge Dobbs. I think that's pretty much the group that started it. They were all, in their time, they were all president of the society. Why did we start? Well, I think these people just liked each other, to tell you the truth, and wanted an opportunity to visit on an organized basis. I think it was a human need rather than an intellectual need or an industry need. By 1960, there were enough serious practitioners, to get together. And also, Atlanta was much more remote than it is today. And you had, to get people to come down here and talk about their businesses, you had to give them an audience. And there was no other natural audience for listening to the president of United Airways or any other national companies. I would say the most significant activity was lunch, because it is a significant activity in our field. But I know that it was very good food because we had it at the Commerce Club on the 14th floor, and they had very good food. And I remember all the conversations around the table, just about gossip and stuff. Basically, you got a richer feel for what was going on in the Atlanta business community. The guy that ran the CNS Bank was big on civic stuff. And he built a building next door to the bank building that he called the Commerce Building, because he wanted some of the local organizations to have a place to have an office. And then he built this Commerce Club on the top of it, and it had 14, 15, 16, and 18. It had these floors. The top one was for visiting country bankers. And so he had a direct business use for it, and then it was used by the business community downtown. Women were permitted in the private dining rooms, but not in the public dining rooms. Most young people are not interested in the past. They're interested in the future. And so the past is there, but you have to get some meat on your bones. You have to get some age on you before you begin to realize that there is a flow in life where the past will tell you something about the present.